and welcome to a short presentation about the BA in Creative Writing at the University of Hertfordshire. We'll begin by introducing you to our staff, all creative writing professionals in a wide array of different genres, from writing for stage and screen to novels, short stories, poetry, biography, travel writing. Then we'll go on to tell you a bit about some of the exciting modules you would enjoy in your first year with us, followed by an overview of what you might expect in year 2 and 3, and about some of the features that make our degree really unique. Hopefully by the end of this you'll see how much we have to offer, and we can look forward to meeting you properly in the autumn.
Hello. Just a little bit about want and need in storytelling there. I am hoping that you're all united by the same one, and that's ultimately to get the best degree that you possibly can, hopefully here at the University of Hertfordshire. I'd suggest that there's something that you need beyond that, something that I think we're uniquely placed to give you. My name's Simon Vinicum, and I'm a lecturer in creative writing at the University of Hertfordshire. I'm also a professional screenwriter, playwright, Pearson Award winner. I've had my work produced all over the world. We've worked really hard here at the university to tailor the course so that you're introduced to all aspects of creative writing when you join us at level 4. And then by the time you get to level 6, it's time to start focusing on that thing that I think that you really need. You're taught by professionals in every field. We have professional screenwriters, playwrights, non-fiction writers, fiction writers, poets, and we help you at level 6 to produce what you want to do. Be that your book of poetry, your short stories, your play, your screenplay. So you leave here with that thing that I think you really need. Something that you can take out into the world and say, this is me. I'm really chuffed to work with the people that you're about to meet. I'd love to go back and be your position and be taught by them, but instead I get to call them my colleagues. So why don't you meet them now? And I hope to see you soon in September. Lovely to meet you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lorna Gibb, and I'm the Head of Creative Writing at the University of Hertfordshire. My main professional interest is writing prose, and I've written fiction and non-fiction, a novel, a couple of biographies, some creative non-fiction, as well as lots of short stories, short memoirs. And it's this experience of writing prose that I like to bring to my classroom. So my modules will be very much focused on developing your own writing and preparing you for the world of professional creative writing. 2 of the modules that I look after will focus on genre fiction, that is fiction of the kind that is popular, or as they say now, mass market, so things like romance, horror, science fiction, fantasy, crime. And another will focus on creative non-fiction, which includes a really wide variety of things, some of which you may not actually have thought about before, So it's everything really, from cookery writing or writing about food generally, to memoir, to biographies of your favourite sports personalities or singers, to writing to raise awareness about causes that really matter to you. So Black Lives Matter, the Me Too movement. Writing pieces about this and about issues like this are also all part of creative non-fiction. Hopefully I'll be meeting most of you in the autumn when you come to study with us. And until then, I'll pass you on to one of my other colleagues.
Hi, my name is Drew Pouts. I teach creative writing. I teach across the disciplines, but my focus is primarily on drama and in particular on screenwriting. So my background as a writer is varied, but has been mostly about writing first for the stage, with plays on places like the Soho Theatre or the Hampstead Theatre, the National Theatre, and then more recently writing for the screen. And sometimes I've directed my own material in short films, and more frequently I write for other people, quite often adapting novels for feature-length scripts. And those scripts are being produced by companies in the UK, in continental Europe, and in America. So what I try to bring to the modules that I'm teaching is that varied writing experience, and in particular that process of working from page to stage or from page to screen, the process of being a writer in that collaborative process that takes your words and finds them eventually dramatized by a number of other people. And what I hope to offer is the insight into both ends of that process and how they affect one another in particular.
I'm Dr. Joe Thomas, the author of Paradise City, Gringa and Playboy, the first three parts of my Sao Paulo quartet of social crime novels, which will finish with Brazilian Psycho, published early next year. I'm also the author of Bent, a standalone historical literary crime novel set in Soho in the 1960s and behind enemy lines on SAS operations during the Second World War. Writing at the intersection of genres, crime, literary, historical fiction, informs my teaching with a practitioner's understanding of a number of forms. I consider myself a political novelist in the sense that I explore layers of the political structures, the discourses of power in the cities I write about. My novels are based squarely in the world of these cities, rooted in fact. I write fiction to make sense of the world. I'm keen to find out what students are thinking about, and to find fiction to read and respond to, and then to write that speaks to these concerns and helps to express them.
I'm Dr. Chris Lloyd. I'm the module leader for Identity and Contemporary Writing. So this is a module that is both creative and critical. So you get to read texts and analyze them, as well as try and write some yourself. So you get experience of both reading and writing. We look at a selection of poetry and prose, all written after 2010. So the emphasis really is on up-to-date, exciting, interesting work. We think about identity in a kind of range of ways, especially as intersectional. So we think about how race, class, gender, sexuality, ability, and so on all intersect. This is a very political and socially engaged module, and hopefully we'll be helping you think about lots of really interesting topics, as well as getting you to write your own sonnets, some auto-fiction, a villanelle. We try out lots of different forms. So this module is really designed to help you grow as both a reader and a writer in quite exciting ways.
I'd like to tell you just a little bit about our Writing for the Screen module. Writing for the Screen is our introductory module to the process of screenplay writing, that is, dramatizing work for film or for television. It's a great introductory course. I think it's really exciting because it takes you from the basics to your very own screenplay. So by the end, you've got a 10-page or 10-minute short film script. And what really interests me and intrigues me and excites me about teaching the course is the way in which we've all consumed hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of hours of screen drama, narrative that we've consumed through computer, through the television, through the film screen. So we're very, very familiar in our heads somewhere deep inside about how it works. The process that we take you through week by week, working together as a group, doing exercises in class, through reading, and finally through workshopping your own scripts, is how to work in a visual medium, how to take language and turn it into pictures, how to get those words representing what you can see in your mind, the kind of material that you see every day at home from the sofa or when you go out to the cinema. And that's a really exciting process to me as a teacher. And it's always, always really exciting to see how students make that journey and how far they get and how quickly they get there.
One of the most exciting and unique features about the BA Creative Writing at the University of Hertfordshire is the way that we embed industry professionals from publishers and literary agents, as well as well-known creative practitioners, into our courses at every level. We'll have guest sessions run by well-known poets, authors and dramatists. We'll have collaborations with professionals from stage and screen, and visiting speakers will run workshops that will give you a taste of what the demands and requirements of professional creative writing really are. Additionally, some of these people may be useful contacts for you when you leave university with your degree. We have a wide range of exciting modules, some literary, but some with a much more commercial focus. Simon's now going to talk to you about one of these, entitled Writing Serial Drama.
So at level 6, you can have the opportunity to choose writing serial drama. What are we all watching now? I know what I'm doing. Watching a lot of box sets, iPlayer, ITV Player, Netflix, Prime, Disney maybe. Crucially, it's really important that you learn how to present your work when sending it out to professional production houses. You'll learn how to write a pitch document, and I will help you structure your series and write your pilot for your very own TV series. The beauty of this is that anything goes. You get to write about exactly what you want to write about. It's about your work and just learning how to present that and get it out into the world. I hope that you choose this module, and I hope that I get to see you very soon. I'm really excited about teaching it.